be held with its president Sheikh Hasina in the chair. The party has fixed 30,000 taka as the price for each nomination form. Meanwhile, Jatiyo Samajtantrik Dol Jashod has started selling of nomination papers to the candidates. The selling activity started with Jashod. Speaker Dr. Shirin Sharmin Chaudhary thanked Theresa May for inviting her to attend the Women MPs of the World Conference. The British Premier suggested the women MPs to work to bring welfare of the people. The House of Commons organised the conference to celebrate 100 years of women MPs. After attending the Women MPs conference, the Speaker returned home today from the UK.
The Election Commission has a plan to deploy army in those polling stations where electric voting machines, EVMs, will be used in the 11th national election. EC Secretary Helaluddin Ahmed said this to the reporters at Nirbachon Bhavan in the capital today. The EC Secretary said a political alliance that is intended to contest the election with a single electoral symbol will have to inform the Election Commission their symbol by tomorrow. He said as per the law, no election campaign is allowed till allocation of poll's symbol. Awami League hopes that all political parties would participate in the upcoming election. Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir said this, emerging from Awami League Presidium members' meeting at Dhanmondi in the capital today. Among others, Awami League Joint General Secretaries Mahbubul Alam Hanif, Jahangir Kabir Nanok and Abdul Rahman, Organizing Secretaries Inamul Haq Shamim, Khalid Mahmood Chaudhry and PM Muzammil Haq, Office Secretary Dr. Abdul Subhan Golab, Publicity Secretary Dr. Hassan Mahmood were present at the meeting. About the demand of Jatiyo Oiko Front to defer the election schedule, Obaidul Qadir said, Awami League has nothing to do in this regard. It is under the Election Commission's jurisdiction. Election Commission will take action against Oiko Front if they try to hamper the Election Commission schedule and date of election, he added.
Now some international news. Sri Lankan President Maithripala Sirisena has dissolved the country's parliament and declared a snap election on January 5. The decision came hours after his coalition admitted that it could not muster enough parliamentary support for its designated Prime Minister. The move on Friday was the latest twist in a protracted political crisis triggered by the President's shock move last month to sack Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe and replace him with Mahinda Rajapaksa, a controversial former president. Sirisena said in an official Gazette notification that the dissolution of the currently suspended parliament will take effect at midnight and a new legislature will be summoned to meet on January 17. Wickremesinghe's United National Party UNP swiftly denounced the move in a post on Twitter, saying it vehemently rejects the sacking of Parliament. At least 9 people have died in the most destructive wildfires ripping through North and South California. More than 250,000 people have been forced to flee their homes to avoid 3 major blazes in the state. Firefighters were powerless in stopping a wildfire destroying the northern town of Paradise, where 35 people are missing. A raging wildfire swept into the southern beach resort of Malibu, home to many Hollywood stars, on Friday. Among the towns under evacuation orders is Thousand Oaks, where a gunman killed 12 people in a rampage on Wednesday. Authorities say the Camp Fire in the north and the Woolsey Fire and Hill Fire in the south are being fanned by strong winds and dry forests. Flash floods in Jordan have killed at least 11 people. Nearly 4,000 tourists from the ancient city of Petra have been evacuated. Rescue teams and helicopters are searching for 5 people whose car was swept away in Madaba, southwest of the capital Amman. Downpours also triggered a state of emergency in the port city of Aqaba. In Petra, floodwaters in some areas rose up to 13 feet, state TV reported. Government spokesman said more heavy rain was expected today and residents in affected areas were being urged to evacuate their homes.
Back to national news. Shahid Nur Hussain Day was observed today. On this day in 1987, Awami Jubo League leader Nur Hussain, who imprinted his bare chest and back with slogans "Free Democracy" and "Down with Autocracy," embraced martyrdom in police firing during an anti-autocracy demonstration at the city's zero point, now known as Shahid Nur Hussain Square. The day was marked with different political, socio-cultural organizations, including Awami League, paying tributes to Nur Hussain, placing wreaths in the capital's zero point area. After the tributes, Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir told the journalists the next parliamentary election will lead the country's democracy one step forward. Later, Awami Jubo League, Bangladesh Chhatra League, Shetchasebok League, Jatiyo Shromik League and other political, social and cultural organizations also placed wreaths at Shahid Nur Hussain Square. Commerce Minister Tofail Ahmed has said, though BNP is placing conditions and making random statements, they have no options but to participate in the next polls. He was addressing a meeting organized by Shodur Upazila Awami League in Bhola today. Chaired by Shodur Upazila Awami League President Mohammad Musharraf Hussain, among others, Jila Porishad Chairman Abdul Momin Tulu, Municipal Mayor Muniruzzaman and other Awami League leaders spoke on the occasion. Tofail Ahmed urged the party leaders and activists to work unitedly for the upcoming parliament election. 14-party spokesman and Health and Family Welfare Minister Mohammad Nasim has said election mood has been prevailing now around the country. He urged the people to remain alert so that no evil forces can hamper the peaceful holding of elections. The minister said this while speaking to journalists after visiting development projects at Chalitadanga Union of Kazipur Upazila in Shirajganj district this evening. Among others, Kazipur Upazila Awami League President Shaukat Hussain, General Secretary Khalilur Rahman Shiraji and Poro Mayor Haji Nizamuddin were present. Mohammad Nasim said it is not the duty of the government alone to maintain the peaceful atmosphere, but it is also the duty of all political and democratic parties to cooperate Hasnat Milton said this while revealing the findings of the survey of Call Ready at a press conference at Dhaka Reporters Unity. About 30.2% of the young voters, however, wanted changes in the government, while others quizzed in the survey said they were yet to take any decision over the voting. The group carried out this survey among students aged between 18 and 24 in 10 educational institutions, including Dhaka University in the capital and 21 educational institutions in 12 districts across the country. A total of 21 focus group discussions were held at the educational institutions from October 22 to 30 this year to prepare the report.
The much-awaited direct train service between Dhaka-Panchgord began today, aiming to ease communications with country's northern district. Additional Secretary of Railway Ministry Abul Kalam Azad formally inaugurated the maiden train journey, waving green flag at Panchgord railway station around 7:30 a.m. A train of Drutojan Express left Panchgord station for Dhaka this morning, marking the first journey on the route. Bangladesh Railways Managing Director Qazi Mohammad Rafiqul Alam, Panchgord 2 Constituency MP Advocate Mohammad Nurul Islam Shujan and District Unit Awami League President Mohammad Anwar Hussain Shahadat, among others, were present during the inaugural ceremony. The Dhakeshwari National Temple Committee has thanked Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina for recovering 1.5 bigha land of the Dhakeshwari National Temple. General Secretary of Bangladesh Puja Udjapon Porishad Nirmal Kumar Chatterjee said in his written statement at a press conference in Dhaka that they thanked the Premier from the core of their heart as she initiated the process of recovering and returning this 1.5 bigha land with utmost sincerity when the Awami League-led government came to power in 1996. He also said Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina announced the return of Dhaneshwari Temple's 1.5 bigha land situated at the southwest corner of the temple during the last Durga Puja festival. Bangladesh Puja Udjapon Porishad President Milan Kanti Dotto, Mohanagar Sarbojanin Puja Udjapon Committee President Shoilendranath Mojumdar and General Secretary Kishore Ranjan Mondal were present on the occasion. And now, sports news. The second test match between Bangladesh and Zimbabwe begins at Sher-e-Bangla National Cricket Stadium in Mirpur tomorrow. The match will start at 9:30 in the morning Bangladesh Standard Time. Visiting Zimbabwe are leading the two-match test series 1-0. To end the bulletin, the top lines once again. Nation is in election mood. Selling of Awami League nomination papers continues with festivity. Jashwood starts distribution of nomination papers. Shaheed Nur Hussain Day observed, commemorating martyrdom of the pro-democracy activist. Tributes paid at Nur Hussain Square. Next polls will advance democracy further one step, says Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir. Sri Lankan President Sirisena dissolves Parliament, declaring snap election on January 5. And Bangladesh face Zimbabwe in crucial second test of the two-match series tomorrow.
That's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for staying with us. We invite you to watch our 11:30 Bangla News. Until then, Khuda Hafiz.
Khuda Hafiz.